Struggling to connect with your teens? You're not alone. Did you know 60% of teens feel misunderstood by their parents? No wonder open communications can feel so challenging, right? But here's the good news. There are practical ways to bridge that gap. Imagine conversations where your teens feel safe to share their thoughts and emotions without hesitation. Sounds great, doesn't it? In today's video, I'll share 7 actionable tips to help you build trust, strengthen your bond, and create a space where meaningful conversations can flourish. Let's dive in. Namaste, I'm Preeti Durga. For over a decade, I've been privileged to guide parents and teens through the ups and downs of family relationships. These relationships are not just emotions, they are the foundations for a teen's confidence, decision making, and their journey towards a fulfilling future. In today's fast-paced digital world, it's easy to feel disconnected between busy schedules and constant pull of screens. Creating genuine moments of connection can feel like an uphill task. But here's the truth. Trust changes everything. It's the cornerstone that opens the door to better communication, deeper understanding, and a supportive environment where your teens feel seen and valued. Now, imagine this. Sitting down with your teen and having an honest conversation, not out of obligation, but out of trust. Imagine them coming to you with their worries and dreams, feeling confident that you will listen without judgment. That's the power of trust, and it's within your reach. And today, I'll walk you through 7 simple yet powerful strategies to help you foster that connection, nurture lasting trust, and build your teen towards a future where they feel truly understood and supported. Let me share a story from my experience. A couple once came to me feeling helpless about their 16-year-old daughter. She had grown, withdrawn, and seemed unmotivated, avoiding family conversations entirely. They tried everything, offering advice, setting stricter rules, even promising rewards. But nothing seemed to work. They were heartbroken and unsure of what to do next. When we worked together, we discovered the real issue wasn't her behavior, but it was the lack of trust that had quietly eroded over time. Misunderstandings had built walls, and every attempt to connect only seemed to push her further away. Does this sound familiar to you? With some guidance, through small intentional steps, they began to rebuild their bond. They started listening more, respecting her boundaries, and creating a judgment-free space. Over time, not only did they regain her trust, but their home also became more joyful with open and honest communications at the heart of their relationship. Have you ever felt like every attempt to connect with your teen only created more distance? What I have learned from families like theirs is this. Strong family relationships lay the foundation for everything else. When trust is present, teens feel empowered to share their thoughts and make decisions that align with their true self. As parents, we all want the best for our child. We want them to grow into confident, happy, and emotionally resilient adults. But let's be honest, without trust, even the simplest conversation can turn into challenges. Teens might feel withdrawn. They hide their struggles and feel unable to share their thoughts, leaving you unaware of what's really going on in their lives. Now, think about this in the context of career planning. Your teen may feel pressure to choose a path they think will make you proud rather than the one that aligns with their strengths or passion. Imagine them looking back years later, wondering what could have been if they had the confidence to follow their own dreams. Can you relate? Have you ever felt the pressure to meet others' expectations at the expense of your happiness? Let's make sure your teens doesn't have to face that. By building trust, we create a safe space where your teens can explore their aspirations without the fear of judgment. This not only helps your teens explore their aspiration without fear, but also gives you the chance to guide them towards choices that reflect truly who they are. One essential step in building trust is respecting your teens' privacy. This can be tricky. How do you balance giving them independence while staying involved in their lives? To help with this, I have created a free resource that we at Next Moves call the Privacy Respect Agreement. It's designed to help parents set clear, agreed upon boundaries, ensuring both trust and accountability. You can download it at the end of this video. But privacy is just one piece of the puzzle. Misunderstandings, differing perspectives, and the constant busyness of life often create barriers to communication. Addressing these deeper challenges is key to fostering stronger relationships. So, let's explore how to bridge those gaps and create a space where honest conversations with your teens can thrive. Teens go through remarkable emotional and neurological changes as they develop. Scientifically, their brains are still maturing, particularly the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for decision making, impulse control, and understanding consequences. This immaturity often leads to impulsive or emotional behavior, making it harder for them to think things through rationally. As parents, it's easy to feel frustrated when faced with this behavior. But how we communicate in these moments matters greatly. Overly critical, dismissive, or forceful conversations can unintentionally trigger defensive reactions. For instance, saying something like, "You are being irrational," or "You don't know what you're talking about," can shut down any chances of open dialogue. Rather than encouraging reflection or growth, such remarks can leave teens feeling misunderstood or unsupported. A more compassionate approach, listening without judgment and responding with patience, helps build trust and encourages them to engage thoughtfully even during challenging conversations. For example, you can say, "I hear that you're upset and I want to understand more. Can you tell me what's on your mind?" Or, "I know this might be difficult to talk about, but I'm here to listen whenever you are ready." These simple phrases create a safe space for your teen to open up and share their feelings. Building trust with your teen is a journey, and it starts with simple, practical steps you can use right away. These tips will help you foster a deeper connection and make tough conversations easier. Are you ready to begin? Let's dive in. Start with yourself, as trust begins with the example you set. Your actions often speak louder than your words. So, showing honesty and accountability is key. Admitting that you don't have all the answers doesn't diminish your authority. It strengthens your relationship by fostering open and honest communication. It teaches your teen that imperfection is natural and learning is a lifelong process. For example, Meera, a parent I worked with, apologized, to her son after unfairly blaming him for a school work, issue. That simple act of vulnerability created a space for openness, showing that honesty builds trust and strengthens bonds. Listening deeply is another powerful way to connect with your teens. Make them feel understood by validating their feelings instead of rushing to offer solutions or judgments. Saying something like, "That sounds tough. I can see why you feel this way," acknowledges their struggle and creates a safe environment for them to open up. Truly listening without jumping in can make all the difference in building trust and understanding. Respecting your teen's privacy is equally crucial. It's about striking a balance between trust and guidance, giving them space to navigate their lives while staying supportive. Rajesh, I remember, a father concerned about his daughter's phone use, learned this the hard way. After breaking her trust by checking her messages without permission, he apologized and set clear boundaries, letting her know she could come to him if needed. This honest approach gradually improved their relationships, proving that respecting independence fosters stronger connection. Building trust takes time, patience, and consistency. So show up regularly, keep your promises, and stay calm even during challenges. This is so important. Everyday moments like asking about their day, supporting their hobbies, or simply being there to send a clear message, "I am here for you." This reliability creates a foundation where trust grows naturally. Even if your teen feels distant, staying present ensures they feel supported and valued. Collaboration is another essential step. Instead of asserting authority with a firm "because I said so," involve your team in conversations and decisions. Ask for their inputs, negotiate, and find promises that work for both of you. This approach respects their growing independence, values their opinions, and fosters a relationship based on mutual respect. Practicing empathy is also crucial. Take time to understand your teen's world by considering what they see, what they hear, what they think, and what they feel daily. Use, an empathy map to jot down insights about their school environment, friendships, or pressure they might be facing. This exercise not only helps you understand their challenges and joys, but also opens door to meaningful conversations, allowing you to connect on a deeper level. Lastly, make time for quality moments away from screen. A weekly digital detox where you set aside phones and spend time together can work wonders. Whether it's a walk, a shared meal, or simply talking, these moments create space for natural, meaningful conversations. Over time, this habit strengthens your bond and fosters open communication. By following these steps, you'll create an environment where trust and understanding flourish, helping you build a stronger, more connected relationship with your teens. Before we dive into the next part, I'd love to guide you through a quick visualization exercise. It's a chance for us to really imagine the positive effect of building trust with our teens. If you are comfortable, find a cozy spot and take a moment to settle in. You can close your eyes if that feels good. Let's take a deep breath in and slowly release it, letting go of any tension as you breathe out. Give yourself this space to center and get ready to picture a brighter future with your teen. Now, picture your home a year from now. Imagine your teen walking up to you, smiling and eager to share their day, their challenges, their wins, their thoughts. No walls, no hesitation. Just honest, easy conversations filled with trust and understanding. Can you hear the laughter? Can you feel the warmth in the air and the sense of connection you have built together? Every small step you have taken, every effort to truly listen, respect their space and be present has brought you to this harmonious place. Now gently bring that feeling of joy and possibility back with you. Feel the strength of the trust you have built, the laughter and the lightness in your relationship. All the small steps you have taken to connect have led to this harmonious bond. Hold on to this vision as a reminder that every action you take today brings you closer to this future. You can open your eyes gently. If these tips resonated with you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more helpful content like this. I'd love to hear from you. Share your experience or questions in the comment box below. Your stories and insights can inspire other parents on the same journey. And before you go, make sure to download your free resource, the Privacy Respect Agreement. This practical tool is designed to help you involve your teen in setting healthy boundaries and approach that fosters trust and independence rather than monitoring every aspect of their life. By using this agreement, you will create a safe and respectful space where your teen feels valued and heard. Follow the instructions on the screen to get started and take the first step towards building a stronger, more connected relationship with your teens today. Let's end with a powerful affirmation. So just take a deep breath and repeat after me with full confidence. I craft careers that don't just fit but fulfill. Say it again and truly feel it this time. I craft careers that don't just fit but fulfill. Carry this affirmation with you as you support your teens in building a fulfilling future. I am Preeti Durga signing off from Career Crafting Conversations, where we don't just talk about careers, we create fulfilling futures. And don't forget to join me in the next episode, Building Empathy with Your Teen, understanding their world through empathy exercise. See you soon.